Welcome everyone to the middle school parent theater info night. I'm Gene Taylor, the theater director, and this is Cece Woodman, our music director.
Parents, thank you so much for being here. We know that musical rehearsal can take out a big chunk of your schedule, so we'll try and keep this meeting brief. We'll just go over general expectations, schedules, volunteer opportunities, and just some odds and ends.
Yeah, now before we continue, we just want to make sure everyone got their info sheets. Good? Yes? Question?
Hi, I'm Thaddeus' mother. On the handout, I see when students are able to audition for acting roles and that they can sign up to be backstage crew members. But Thaddeus is actually interested in being the dramaturg for the show. And I'm not seeing any information on there on how he goes about auditioning for that.
Yeah. Sorry, we're not doing that. But yes, speaking of auditions, yes?
Thaddeus' father here. Just to clarify, you're not having auditions for the dramaturg position?
No, we're not having a dramaturg. But again, everyone who auditions will get a part. That's the goal of middle school theater, that everyone gets a part that wants a part. And yes.
Okay, this is drama, right? The dramaturg is an integral role in any theater company. It is the dramaturg's job to provide the cast and crew with vital knowledge, research, and interpretation on the theatrical work in question so that they, in turn, can do their jobs. So why wouldn't you want a dramaturg?
We're just doing Shrek Jr.
Exactly. There are a ton of historical inaccuracies in Shrek Jr.
I mean, if this is about credentials, Thaddeus has actually been attending dramaturg camp every summer since he was 4. And this last summer, he was voted most likely to be historically accurate.
Oh, it's not about credentials. We just have a lot of unnamed ensemble roles to fill.
You say you want to get everyone involved, and yet we're not doing the script that Thaddeus wrote that we gave to you last summer to look over, and we didn't even do a read-through for that script.
No, we didn't. But after careful consideration, we felt that Sweeney Todd Jr. was still just a tad bit too dark for middle school. Moving on to set construction. We do expect that everyone chips in at some point. Set construction building will be every Saturday. And if you have your own tools, please bring them. Many hands make light work.
I'm sorry. I feel like things are getting lost in translation a little bit. We're all artists here, right? So we know that theater should unite, not divide. Thaddeus actually got a lot of his artistic abilities from us. So I went ahead and wrote a script to better explain the vision that we share with Thaddeus for his role as the dramaturg in this school musical. It also explains the vision that we had for tonight's meeting. I will be playing the role of Thaddeus' mother. Thaddeus' father will be playing the role of Thaddeus. And this woman here, I'm assuming she's a mother, will be playing the role of Miss Woodman. I will also be reading the stage directions. Act 1, Scene 1, morning. The breakfast table. Minimalist artwork hangs in the background. Thaddeus enters, stage left.
Mother, where are you? Mother, I have a vision.
Thaddeus' mother enters stage right, wearing golden robes and wooden sandals. Thaddeus, dear, I'm so proud of you. Well, I'm off to the parent meeting for Shrek Jr. There's leftovers in the fridge, but please know, your father and I never look at you as a leftover. We will always love you.
Don't forget to ask if I can be the dramaturg.
Thaddeus exits stage left through a cloud of smoke. Lights fade out. End of scene. Act 1. Scene 2. Lights up to a school cafeteria that is full of optimism and hope. But An ominous cloud looms in the distance. Cece Woodman looks overwhelmed as she collects permission slips. Thaddeus's mother enters stage left, wearing a silk evening gown in radiant hues.
Welcome, everyone, to the middle school theater parent meeting.
I have one question, and one question only. Can our son Thaddeus be the dramaturg?
Dramaturg? I'm just a middle school music teacher. I have no idea what a dramaturg is, but I trust you. I trust Thaddeus's vision. Yes, Thaddeus can be the dramaturg.
The dark cloud dissipates. Lights fade to black. Curtain. The end.
Fine. Thaddeus can be the dramaturg.
Oh. Oh. Thank you. How come I wasn't in the script?
We felt your role might be a tad superfluous, but we did include you in the sequel. Lights. Spotlight on Thaddeus, stage right, at a quaint and unassuming desk as he writes, Sweeney Todd Jr. Spotlight, stage left. Shrek enters a barber shop. Turn me over.
The end.
You were great.
You were so good. Oh my gosh. That was so fun. Your facial expressions are priceless. They're priceless. When